Hi, my name is Rhea Goddard. I am a Nashville-based artist. I'm very excited to have you on this journey with me, and I can't wait for us to listen to some music. So, originally, I am from California, and here I am living in the South in Nashville. And I came out here because it was a call and prompting on my life to come out to Nashville. I had heard a song in 2016 that would not stop playing in my head about starting a new life in this place called Nashville that I had never been at before. And I listened to the call, and I am so grateful that I did. I'm so grateful that I moved. I did leave the deepest connections that I had, my friends and my family. But when you have the calls on your heart that are that strong in the promptings and you listen to them, even with those deep connections, there is goodness on the other side. And that is why I'm here. Nashville evokes awe and wonder, and it's amazing being here. I've lived in Spain, I've lived in England, I've traveled all over the world, I've traveled in the US, and Nashville for me is a place to be. It's the home of country music and all different types of genres. It has a really amazing historical background, as well as just down-home goodness and gooiness, and I love it. I love barbecue. I love hot chicken. I love Southern hospitality. I just love it here, and I'm so grateful to be here and be immersed in everything that the city has to offer. And so it just evokes all of these amazing feelings for me as an artist, as a resident, as somebody who loves living here. So stepping off the plane at the Nashville airport, I was immediately hit with the sounds of folks playing in the waiting areas, the bars. I seen the Gibson guitar display. Like, when I walked out, I'm like, where am I right now? There's music everywhere. I was here for the Rock and Roll Marathon, and I was here for the NFL draft, so it was an amazing time to be in the city. And when I started walking around with my friends, one of my friends, as fireworks are going off, and for me, I'm just a little kid with fireworks, she said, "Oh, it's like God's throwing a party for you." And I just heard all the music on Broadway playing around me, and just the sights and the sounds and smells and barbecue everywhere. It drew a part of me that I knew I should have always been here, but sometimes we have to wait and go through other seasons of life to get to where we should be. So Nashville for me, it just has such a draw, especially if you are an appreciator of music, a lover of music, a lover of culture, a lover of arts, a lover of fried foods and down-home goodness. Nashville's the place to be. Growing up, it was never my aspiration to be a musician. I actually wanted to be a photographer of all things. And I did love the arts. Obviously, if I want to be a photographer, I love the arts. But my musical background had as much to do with a year of clarinet, 6 months of guitar, 6 months of voice in college, and that was it. So I had this prompting on my heart to go and sing and songwrite. I had this song that I kept hearing playing in my head, and it made sense for me during that season to quit everything that I knew and come out to Nashville to learn everything that I could about how to make music. And if there was ever a better school and training center, it would be Nashville. Everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but every other person is a musician. And so if you need ideas or help or assistance or training, whatever it is, you can find it in Nashville because it's the epicenter of music. So for me, this was the place to be. And I've been learning music theory, composition, production, how to run a business, how to be, a publishing house, a record label, all those things so I can publish and make music for everybody. But literally zero background. I've been learning on the job, but Nashville is the best training center to learn at. Want to do music? Come to Nashville. I did have a deep appreciation and love for music always growing up. So my musical influences have been everything from Lawrence Welk with my grandparents to, Stevie Wonder with my mom and Electric Light Orchestra with my dad. So I've had this love and reverberation for music ever since I was a little child. I listened to classical music and jazz and standards. So that has birthed this vast catalog of sounds and songs that I get to choose from as inspiration for my music. So while I don't have any true background as far as schooling goes in music, I do have this deep love and appreciation, which has helped me come up with melodies and lyrics and rhymes and be able to craft stories because I've been hearing them for all of my life.